Last night, it was not good. Backlash sucked. It really did. This is a review results, but this is also a rant on one particular match. And I'm going to get to that while I'm reading the results. So, first match, Ruby Riott defeated Bayley. I don't care. I don't really care too much about that. I'm not the biggest Ruby Riott fan. I like Bayley a little bit, but yeah, whatever. Uh, Second match. This match was actually good. Seth Rollins versus The Miz for the Intercontinental Championship. Seth Rollins won. And people were complaining about that match simply because The Miz did two skull-crushing finales on Seth Rollins, but Seth Rollins kicked out of both of them. And Seth Rollins only won curb stomp to pin The Miz for the 1-2-3 count. And yeah, I really don't know why. I mean, they're trying to compare Seth Rollins to Roman Reigns right now for some reason, I think. And that was actually a pretty good match. Let's see. Nia Jax defeated Alexa Bliss for the Raw Women's Championship. Good. Alexa Bliss doesn't need to be Raw Women's Champion again right now because she's already held it for over 200 days. So she's pretty much held it long enough. Let's see. Next match. Jeff Hardy defeated Randy Orton for the United States Championship. Actually, I kind of expected Randy Orton to win that match, but props to Jeff Hardy. He has really made a statement when he came back, winning his first ever United States title. You know what I mean? And yeah, Daniel Bryan defeated Big Cass by submission. And after that match, Big Cass actually attacked Daniel Bryan afterwards. And I love Daniel Bryan. I really do. And Big Cass, I don't hate him. I do like him a little bit, but he's not all that good. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Here's where the rant begins. Carmella defeated Charlotte Flair and retained the SmackDown Women's Championship. As I said before, in my Carmella Sucks video, I think she is probably one of the worst women wrestlers of all time. You know what I mean? And let me tell you, I thought Carmella getting that hard of a push as the SmackDown Women's Championship, the hard work that has gone into making the SmackDown Women's Championship care is all undone. It really is. And Charlotte being booked to not able to defeat Carmella? What does Asuka's undefeated streak mean then? What did her 2-year undefeated streak mean if she was going to be buried like that? That's right. Charlotte Flair has been buried. Buried beyond belief. You know what I mean? She's looking like an amateur to someone who cannot wrestle her way out of her own bed sheets. And that is so sad. It seems like the creative staff is only pushing the women who are the hottest instead of women who actually have talent. That's certainly not the case for the NXT Women's Division, because Shayna Baszler is now the NXT Women's Champion, and I like her. She's actually really good. Probably, I'd have to say the best woman wrestler in NXT right now, in my honest opinion. And but this whole crap with giving Carmella a push like that, making her look more powerful than Charlotte Flair, Asuka not being able to defeat Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania, would that mean that Asuka's not able to defeat Carmella? Get that crap out of here! Seriously. And there's actually some people commenting. I'm looking on my phone right now at some comments on the aftermath of that match. Dumb person. Actually saying they're glad they kept it on Carmella simply because Carmella kept winning it back from certain wrestlers too many times. Are you kidding me? At least be grateful that someone who can actually wrestle, someone who is the most decorative woman wrestler in the women's division right now, in my honest opinion. And you're glad they kept it on someone who cannot wrestle? Are you kidding me? You're glad they kept it on that walking stereotype, Carmella. That's all she is a walking stereotype. She is a walking stereotype of a Jersey girl. And I'm seeing these other comments right now saying, this one person says, Carmella's a placeholder, to be honest. She's not a good wrestler, and she never will be, as a tweet above says, above that certain tweet. Asuka couldn't defeat Charlotte, but this jobber can do it clean. I agree with this person wholeheartedly. I mean, this does not make sense. It does not make sense. I want to go up to the creative staff someday and I want to see them get an IQ test. I really do. Or I want to see them take a lie detector test and ask them one question. Are you only pushing the women who are hot? And if they say no and it beeps, I would not be surprised. If it beeps the buzzer wrong, I would not be surprised at all. Because the creative staff is just stupid when it comes to the women's division. It really is. And, you know, this all started with James Ellsworth winning the Women's Money in the Bank briefcase for Carmella. And cashed it in on SmackDown and underwhelmingly defeats Charlotte clean. And this rather pointless storyline is continuing now, as this person says. Asuka versus Charlotte Flair, it had potential. It had potential to be the greatest feud and one of the greatest feud in the women's division's history. It really did. It could have been up there with Lita and Trish Stratus's feud. You know what I mean? But instead, you're gonna give the title to someone who can't wrestle her way out of a freaking nutsack. And that is absolutely pathetic and stupid of you guys. And yeah, maybe Charlotte Flair ticked off Vince McMahon at some point, another commenter said. And this match was so athletically dumbed down. And it made Charlotte Flair look like a complete joke when she is not. We all know that who the joke is in the match, and that's Carmella. She is, in my opinion, Vicky Guerrero was a better wrestler than Carmella. I know that sounds really stupid of me to say, but I think Vicky Guerrero could wrestle better than Carmella. Even Hornswoggle could wrestle better than Carmella. She is not better than any woman I've ever seen. Well, maybe except for Eva Marie, but that's a different story. Eva Marie was talentless as crap. So, anyways, enough ranting on that. Anyways, AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura ended in a no contest. Yo, this kind of surprises me because how could a no disqualification match end in a no contest? That's what I want to know. Like, I know that if they ended up trading low blows against each other at the end of the match, that made it a no contest. Well, maybe I do kind of agree with it now, because if you got hit too much in the nuts, that puts you out of commission. Yeah, but anyways, the match did last pretty long too, though. Braun Strowman and Bobby Lashley defeated Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Good for them, you know. I love Bobby Lashley, I really do. He's probably my favorite African-American wrestler of all time. I love the crap out of him. And he really made a statement when he came back. It was just so fun to see him come back. Braun Strowman, I really love watching him too because of how strong he is and how big he is. You know what I mean? Oh, and the last match. The end result out of this match kind of made me laugh. You know, it's not the fact that Roman Reigns beat Samoa Joe. It was Roman Reigns versus Samoa Joe. People were actually walking out early because of the match. And that goes to show how ungrateful these people are, the people that hate Roman Reigns like that. You know what I mean? You know, I did a rant on Roman Reigns haters a while back. That was really for the people who were wishing death upon him and his daughter. And I may make a part 2 on the Roman Reigns haters because there's still some stuff that I need to address about that. So, well, that's been my review, results, and rant on WWE Backlash this year. Post thumbs up below with your opinion on this. If you like this video, thumb up. Hate this video, thumb it down. Also, all my social media, my Patreon, and down below in the description box. And be sure to click subscribe and become the Jet Big Fashion on a journey to 1,000 subscribers. See you later.